Hi everyone, I'm Maddie Cataldo and this is my NFs and we are Blazin Joe. Currently, coffee roasters are wasting an extremely valuable resource. Every year in the United States alone, coffee roasters throw away 4 million tons of coffee chaff. Now this light and flaky material is essentially the skin of the bean that comes off during the roasting process. To put this into perspective, this is over 10 times larger in mass than the Empire State Building. This is a big problem for 3 major reasons. First and foremost, it harms the environment. Global chaff output has a CO2 equivalent of 10 million cars on the road. In addition, it's also a major problem for the roasters, with major roasters like Starbucks telling us that they allocate just about $500,000 a year just to get rid of this waste. In addition, because it's highly flammable, it's also one of the leading causes of roastery fires. Here at Blazin Joe, we are on a mission to prevent this waste from going to landfills by upcycling it into our superior fire logs and fire starters. Due to the high energy content of coffee chaff, our fire products burn twice as hot, longer per pound, and cleaner than seasoned wood. They are also completely non-toxic and made without chemicals, and we keep it sustainable throughout the value chain. Now, why use our fire products? Well, current artificial fire products suck. They are loaded with chemicals with over 55% petroleum-based paraffin wax that's known to release carcinogens when burned. This also creates a really unpleasant chemical smell that you get with a lot of these products. They definitely do not burn as hot and efficient as our logs, and they're definitely not sustainable throughout their value chain. Since launching this past January, we've already seen a lot of really great traction with 8 suppliers across Massachusetts and Colorado, and we've done $4,600 in sales with just about half of that coming from our January launch. We're in 7 retailers right now and slowly expanding. So our sales approach is 3-pronged. Like I said, we're in those hardware and grocery stores, and we're also expanding our e-commerce online presence. And lastly, we're selling through camping companies to combat that seasonality. Our mission does not start and end with fire logs and fire starters. In the near future, we plan on offering our partnered coffee roasters a white labeling option to give them and us an additional revenue stream, and then launching into pellets, and then lastly into biochar.
As we expand into these new markets, we will need larger suppliers. We are currently in talks with Starbucks, planning a pilot program for Blazin Joe to process all of the chaff produced in their largest roasting facility in the United States. As Maddie mentioned, Q1 of 2025 was our first ever quarter selling in retailers. Between in-store and online sales, we grossed $1,900. Our plan is to add 2 new retailers per month for the rest of the year, and we expect to gross $15,400. Assuming a 400% year-over-year growth rate attributed to a regional rollout in a grocer like Whole Foods, we are expecting $81,000 in revenue by the end of 2026. The big jump for us is in 2028 as we expand into new regions further away from home. We have raised $16,500 in non-dilutive financing, both from a family and friends raise and grants we have been awarded. The Blazin Joe team was co-founded by Maddie Cataldo. She has startup experience and a venture capital background. Every single member on our advising team has founded, grown, and eventually sold a company of their own. And with over 50 years combined experience in this industry, these advisors act as guardrails for Maddie and I, preventing us from falling into the pitfalls of being first-time founders. I'm INFs, and my background in corporate sustainability consulting and sales make us a powerful team. Our team is asking for an investment of $480,000 to reach these growth projections. With that money, we will acquire a patent, achieve economies of scale, and change the way that people enjoy their fires forever. Thank you all so much for being here with us tonight. We really appreciate it. Check us out at blazinjoe.com or follow along on our Instagram. We really look forward to continuing the conversation.